Welcome back to episode 10 of B
Squared Sports Talk. DACE.
Double digits. Talked about that last week a little bit.
Yes.
Seems like deja vu. Why is that?
The only thing we're missing is... Oh, I don't smell it this
Shanae.
week. Yeah.
He was here
I don't
week,
smell it this week.
But next 2 weeks, we're going to have some guests on.
Yes,
so
we
like
are.
you said, we'll need to confirm a couple times, make sure they are actually coming.
Holler at the boys, make sure they're still on
I'm
board.
excited for that.
Yeah.
Those episodes coming up in the next couple weeks. So
sure.
we'll have guests back-to-back, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So
Do I look red to you?
you do.
You do
so red. And like it's very hard, like in that ring light, it's like red.
Yeah.
Very red.
We got, red glasses for Red Dog over
We
here.
do.
So,
Nice. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
So the first thing on the bowl, anything else before we start?
Let's just dive right into it.
I'm ready to get right into it.
Yeah.
So the first thing we have, some questions and some feedback from some fans on the YouTube comments.
YouTube channel.
Let's go ahead and get started with one of them. Mr. Fort, Ryan Fort.
Ryan Fort.
He's been commenting on probably most of our videos, and I
big
like
fan
that.
out there.
Yeah,
Thank you, Ryan.
Mr. Fort. We have a couple questions from here that we're going to talk about. You want to go read the first one?
Yeah, absolutely.
If you could have played a sport in college, then went on to the pros, which sport would it be? Which position would you play? And which teams, college and professional, would you play for and why? I'll start with you, Mr. Bull.
Okay, thank you, dog. So, obviously, I'm going to play baseball.
Baseball,
Pretty easy on your body, aside
Yeah.
from your arm.
Yeah.
Maybe a TJ a time or two.
Yeah, TJ.
But I'm getting I'm not getting drafted out of high school.
No.
I did, but I chose to go to school.
Signing bonus wasn't
Right.
good enough, huh?
Yeah, no.
Especially with NIL deals now, you
exactly.
can get that money.
Back when I went, we didn't have NIL, so I chose to go to Vanderbilt.
Vanderbilt?
Yep.
You chose or did they choose you?
They chose me.
They recruited you?
Well, I chose them.
Yeah.
I had so many choices.
Yeah.
So I went to
Vanderbilt
Vanderbilt. I
was
was a
number
closing pitcher.
Closing pitcher.
Yeah, they really wanted me to be a starter because I had really good endurance and stamina.
Quick question.
Yeah.
Did they see the sub-state championship game when you closed?
I cut that out of my highlight.
Out of the highlight reel.
That wasn't in my highlight
in it.
reel.
That's why they wanted you, huh? As soon as you said that before we started, I knew I was going to say that right away.
Well, it's not saying I'm good at it or anything. It's just said, if you could have played a sport, what would I be?
Closing pitcher
Closing pitcher.
for Vanderbilt.
For Vanderbilt.
Okay, professional.
Then I get drafted, that season when the Royals got the first pick, Bobby Witt? They chose me
Instead
instead.
of Mr. Wade.
Yeah, they chose me. I'm their closer,
How hard would you throw?
I think I threw, I was kind of a sinker baller, but at 101.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's dangerous. That's dangerous.
My slider was 94.
Slide piece, yeah?
Yeah.
94?
Yeah.
Wow, Jacob DeGrom.
Yeah.
So that's yours?
Yeah.
Sport?
With all jokes aside, that closing pitcher would probably be
The one
for
that
the
you want?
Royals.
Yeah?
Would be my dream.
Just because Royals your favorite team, obviously.
Favorite team is the Royals, and just closing pitcher, just coming in to shut the door.
It would be a super easy job. Probably one of the, high-stress situations.
Yeah, high-stress, yeah.
But you throw, 25 pitches max at each
Exactly.
outing. So I like that. It would be easy. And then you're shagging pre-game and everything,
Yeah.
so you're just messing around.
Just messing
That
around.
would be fun.
What about you, Red Dog?
I also have baseball. I said pitcher or first base. I loved playing first base.
Yeah.
And I felt like I was decent at it, okay at it. Defensively, hitting I was okay. I was a streaky hitter.
Yeah.
So it depended.
Right.
So that's why I said pitcher. I'd probably be a starting pitcher. For a big boy, I did have some stamina.
Yeah.
I could go deep into innings.
Yeah.
But
Until Brother Bull ruined it for you.
yeah, well, that was pitch count that ruined it for me.
It was pitch.
It was pitch count. If I would have threw more strikes,
You would have won the whole game.
I just walked that last batter. I just get a little tired. Big boy got tired, but
Well, what was it, like 95 pitches?
it was 105. Was the
Yeah, exactly. That's a lot of
It might have
pitches.
been 110, but anyway.
Anyway.
I also put pitcher or first base for baseball,
Yeah.
and I said a JUCO probably because I don't think I would probably go to a D1.
Well, yeah.
Maybe hypothetically, if I would go, probably Vanderbilt, just because of the history
Right.
behind there. Maybe South Carolina. I've always liked their baseball.
Like that.
LSU maybe. Just history.
I thought about LSU as
Rich
well.
history programs
Right.
is what I would like to be in.
Yep.
I feel like Tennessee they've just now started being good. I mean, they could have been good in the past in baseball. I really don't know about that, but
Yeah, I don't think they're as good as
they're
are
a
now.
powerhouse
They're
right
dynasty,
now.
They're a dynasty.
Yeah,
now,
I feel like
but-
they're a powerhouse right now.
Yeah.
And if I could get drafted, obviously the Royals is my number one right here, just because they're my favorite team. They've been my favorite team basically my whole life. I'd love to play for the Royals. It'd be awesome. Staying in Kansas City, close to family and everything.
Right.
That'd be sweet.
That'd be awesome.
That'd be sweet. I also have Cardinals right here, just because they're a rich history organization. They've been through a lot of championships.
Beautiful stadium.
Beautiful stadium. Beautiful. I mean, town's okay. A lot of crime, but
Yeah.
the people, the fans,
Yeah.
a lot of fans.
That fan base is probably top 3 in baseball.
It is.
I'd
It
have
is.
to kind of dissect it before I say they're the number 1, but they're definitely.
And aren't they 2 in World Series titles?
I believe so. They're two.
And that's what I'm
behind
saying.
The Yankees.
They win. They win, and they compete.
Yep.
I mean, year in and year out. I don't think my lifetime, the Cardinals have been one of the worst teams in the league.
I've never seen it.
I mean, they're always competing for the Central, especially because the Cubs are pretty bad. The Central's NL Central's. I mean, it's streaky.
Yeah, it is.
You have those
streaky.
Cubs in 14, 15, and 16 where they were really, really good.
Yeah.
But then other than that, the past 20 years, they haven't been good at all.
Right.
And then you have the Reds, Pirates. Yeah.
Yeah, it is streaky, but there's also
Brewers are in there too, aren't they?
Yeah.
They've been good.
There's also highlights.
Past couple of years.
Right. There's also highlights from each of those teams in
Yeah.
the past season. So
Yeah.
you look at Pittsburgh and Andrew McCutchen and
That's true. Very true.
You know.
And they made it to the wild card, I think, in 2013 when they had like Garrett Cole.
Yeah.
And Russell Martin was their catcher and all that. So I mean, they were decent. I think McCutchen might have been on that team, but they had Gregor Polanco
right.
and Starling Marte.
Yeah.
They were good,
Yeah.
but I think they lost to. That was 2016, wasn't it? Because they lost to the Cubs in the wild card,
I think that might
or
be right.
15, something like
Something like that.
But,
yeah.
So
Not
that was
super long ago.
No. Next question, you want to go on?
Yeah. Fort's other question.
Mr. Fort's other question. I like this question,
Yes,
and
you
actually,
do.
Shanae Sharp commented back to this one.
He did.
But the question is, if you could play alongside any athlete from any time period, who would it be and why? You have two, correct?
Yeah.
You
wanna
go.
You want me to go?
You go, and I'll go. Then you go, and I go.
Okay. I did one from MLB and one from NFL.
Okay.
For Major League Baseball, I chose Zach Greinke, just because I would love to be around his personality.
stories that
and
are
the
shared about him.
Yeah, I would just. It'd be just like he's also a leader, you know,
Yeah.
and like a good coach
He
is
yeah.
what I've heard.
Yeah.
But just like the joking
Yeah.
and all that,
It'd
I
be-
would love to be
It'd
around.
be hilarious.
That. It'd be awesome.
It would be hilarious.
That's one of mine. So, who do you got?
For baseball, I have Barry Bonds.
That's.
I said he's just an absolute legend, and like I've heard stories, like read stories about how much feared pitchers were of him.
Yeah.
So I just would like to hear his mentality, hear
Be
his
in
like
that
thought
presence.
process of like what he goes through and everything like
Yeah.
that. I feel like that'd be super super cool and everything like that. So that's why I chose Barry Bonds, and obviously home run king.
Yeah.
Do you think he's home run king?
He's a home run king.
He's home run king. I
Yeah.
agree.
Regardless of the juice or
Yep.
not. I mean,
But I just like that because how much fear he put into the pitchers and how much like just his thought process and mentality going into baseball, because mentally baseball's huge. You have
it
to have
is.
a good mental aspect.
You
to it.
have to.
Yeah. What's your football one?
I chose Ray Lewis.
Ray Lewis.
I would not want to be on an opposing team as
Yeah.
him, so I definitely got to be on my team. But just
High energy guy.
high energy, just to be able to witness that every single day, day in, day out. You know,
That'd be pretty cool.
I gotta go with Ray Lewis.
Ray Lewis.
Who do you got?
I have one from the NFL, Peyton Manning. He's a good guy.
Yeah.
I mean, every time he talks, every time the Manning cast is on, I like listening to him just because his knowledge of the game is it's there.
In depth.
Yeah, it's very in depth, and
Yep.
he's a competitor too.
Yeah.
He gets after the guys. He wants to win, so I like that, and I feel like he'd be a great quarterback to play behind.
Yeah.
Because I'm not playing quarterback.
Quick other comment.
Yes, sir, from Mr. Viner.
Shout out to Mr. Viner, a fresh dad.
He is. Congrats on that, brother.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. He
But-
says, ignore the haters. More Royals talk. We have a new manager, a young core. We're making a playoff run next year.
Don't worry about it, Conrad. We're gonna be ignoring the haters.
We are going to be ignoring the
You know,
haters. You got
it's
some
not-
Royals talk today? I mean, we didn't put it down on the list, but
Oh, I always got Royals talk.
exactly.
You know,
Yeah, we'll talk a little
whatever
bit
you wanna
about it
talk
today.
about,
But
but yeah, we always got some Royals talk, Conrad. And once we get closer to the season and into the season,
we're going to
gonna
be
be talking
Royals heavy.
Royals
One
heavy.
thing that really stuck out to me, making a playoff run next year. You think that's going to happen?
No, I don't. The optimism in me really wants it to.
I really
but I've
want
been an
them to.
optimistic fan for the Royals and Nebraska really, really hard in the past 7 years.
Yeah.
And it has not worked out for me.
It
So maybe
hasn't.
I should try the pessimistic route, and maybe we'll do
I
something.
typically stick to the pessimistic route, but I don't know. I feel like if they can start, the past couple of years, they've started out so bad, the Royals have.
Yep.
If they
You
can,
got to get a good start. Well, in the past couple of years, you can take out 2 months, typically.
where they have had like a 12-game losing streak,
Yes.
take those out.
There's they're so streaky.
Yes.
They'll like win 4 games and they'll lose 4 games in
Yeah.
a row. They'll win 1 and then they'll lose like 6.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
And that's you gotta
You
can't
got to get
have
rid of
that.
those.
You do those long
Like,
losing streaks.
You got to just. Last year, Royals Review posted an article and said how the Royals can make the playoffs this year, and it like dissected
Yeah.
every single game throughout the year and like every series, like the series you needed to tie, series you were okay losing, and series you needed to win, and like it looked so doable, but obviously it wasn't doable.
Hopefully this year the young guys can get, since they've had experience last year, they've really been into it.
Yeah.
They can just get going and ready to play and start winning games.
Let's just cross our fingers,
Mm-hmm.
I think it can happen, but once again, JJ's got to make some moves.
He does.
So he's made a couple, but
we'll talk about
those.
Yeah, we'll talk about those here in a minute. So actually, I think we're like a minute and a half. So like technically, we're at like 9.5.
Yeah, we're not doing bad right
so
now.
Yeah, we're good. So that's it with the questions, feedback. Unless you got anything else.
If I don't have anything else, that's all I got.
We'll talk.
Thank you guys for posting.
Thank you. Keep posting those questions, and we'll do this some more. I like those questions, especially from Mr. Fort. I like that.
Those are good.
Yeah, those were good questions.
So,
next up on the list, what is it, sir?
National Basketball Association, NBA. Just a couple quick little points that we'll talk on. We don't go super heavy in NBA. I know you're a little more knowledgeable than I am.
Yeah,
but
we used to be super in it, like we
did.
mentioned when we played 2K all the time, but now we really don't.
Start playing 2K
I have a question on trivia that's similar to. I feel like you'll know it because of how much 2K we played back in the day. So I'm kind of excited for that question. Yeah. So the first bullet is here. Who's the best player in the league right now? I got 2.
Player or players? What does the question state, Mr. Dog?
You want to hear my thing?
Sure.
My first one is Zion. Just because recently, past 10 games, he went on a 10-game. Huh?
He's been
10-game stretch with 25-plus points.
Yeah, and his field goal percentage?
Yes,
he's
very
had
good.
16, 17 games with 75% field goals or better.
Yeah.
That's insane.
I mean, and
his
rebounds aren't there every time. I mean, he's 6, 7, 8, but sometimes he gets 15 boards, 12 boards.
Well, that's also what your 7-footer down low is for.
Exactly, yeah. Steven Adams, I think, is who they got. Yeah.
I think that's right. Yeah.
And so if he's playing the 4 and Steven Adams down there is just a vacuum with the rebounds, you're not going to get that. But I think Zion is most dominant right now. Just because, like I said, 10-game stretch with 25-plus points. I think it might have broke 2 games ago, that stretch, but absolutely insane.
Who's your other
recently. Jason Tatum. He's good. I think he's leading the MVP voting right now or discussion right now, but the only reason I was hesitant to put that is because he shoots the ball a lot.
Yeah.
He shoots the ball like 25-plus times a game, and that's quite a bit. But I don't know. I think he's good, and I think he's probably going to win MVP if he keeps at it, but that's my other one. Mr. Bull?
You're not going to like this one.
What is it?
Steph Curry.
He's hurt.
Regardless of being hurt or being not hurt, he is the best player in the league right now.
Okay.
He is the best shooter of all time.
He is.
Like, I didn't know we were talking about, like, who's doing the best.
Yeah.
No, that's not what I was going off
Sorry.
of. I was kind of going off of, like,
current year.
Like, who in, like, if they're healthy, who is the
best
potential league player? Definitely got to be Steph Curry.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, taking him out of their lineup, they have a losing record now,
But he plays so much, and like his team sometimes is just so streaky,
and
like he has to do a majority of the work sometimes, and it sucks. I mean, he has good players on his team, which I don't understand. Like Jordan Poole, Klay Thompson.
But yeah, I don't know what's going on there, but
Kevin Looney.
I gotta say Steph Curry, just
that was a good
having
one.
the best shooter of all time.
Yeah,
I have. Never mind.
Not another one.
No,
because I was gonna say you yelled at me for having 2, and you wrote down 2.
That's it. We'll go to the next.
Yep. Next bullet. Who do you think is going to be in the NBA Finals this year?
I put the Suns versus the Bucks.
Suns versus the Bucks. I like that.
Yeah. What do you think?
I want Celtics versus Pelicans.
That'd be cool.
That would be a great.
It's not gonna happen.
That's not gonna happen. But I think the Pelicans have beat the Suns twice this year.
Really?
Yeah. But and then I think it's going to be Celtics versus the Nuggets. The Nuggets are great. They got a deep lineup, very deep lineup, and I just think the Celtics are too dominant. They're very deep too.
It used to be that the West was the best.
Yeah.
And now if you look at it, the East is way better than the
East
West.
is very good. Very good.
So,
did you see the Cavs are number 3 in the East?
Are they really?
Yeah. They're solid though. Donovan Mitchell, Darius Garland. I can't remember who else they got. Dean Wade.
Yeah,
they're good. They're really good.
Yeah. I got next question.
Yep. What is it?
Who's the GOAT?
You want me to answer?
Yeah.
This one was so tough for me, man. So tough for me. I got to go with MJ. I watched The Last Dance. I mean, I didn't watch MJ at all, obviously.
That's what did it for me.
I wasn't born. But, like, The Last Dance really did it for me, I agree. And just the stories and things that come out still, not from that, but just from the past of what he did and everything, I think that solidifies
and it's
that
what
he's
other
GOAT.
people, like, what other people say about it, is what does it for me.
Did you see that thing, like, at the NBA, like, this top 75 ceremony that they had last year? 75?
Yeah, I remember that.
But, like, Magic Johnson and him were talking, and they were like, and Michael Jordan was like, go play me one-on-one, or something like that, and Magic Johnson took it as a joke and was just laughing, and Michael Jordan just like, he took it, he wanted to go play him 100%.
Let's go right now.
Yeah, he was like, you want to go play one-on-one right now? And Magic Johnson's like laughing, and Michael Jordan's just like, straight face, staring at him. But, like, that's a competitor. Like, I don't know, and I obviously put LeBron just because growing up he was the GOAT, because I watched him, obviously. Right. That's why I feel like that. But
he kind of used to stood out. I put LeBron was approaching it, but it just seemed like his legacy kind of just faded a little bit.
I mean, he's been in the year 19
years. I know, he's in year 19, but I don't know if it's just like the bad seasons he's had in the past couple years or what. But I don't know. Just the way he. I understand like he gets paid a lot of money and like it's not worth it getting hurt sometimes. But I feel like he doesn't play very many games. Like he doesn't toughen things out for his team like MJ used to.
And like the thing with that as well, building off of the MJ LeBron debate, I feel like competition back then, like I feel like in today's league, it's so competitive. It's so even.
Yeah.
Like you don't have like one true GOAT in the NBA. Like you have Kevin Durant, LeBron, Steph, Kawhi, like all of those dudes, Damian Lillard, like all of those dudes that are so good. I mean, you had like Michael Jordan, Bird, Johnson, all of those, but Michael Jordan stood out so much more than those players.
Right.
None of the players in today's league really stick out so much more from anyone else, I think.
That's true. But I agree with that.
So it's difficult to look at. It's difficult to gauge. Different eras, obviously, different style of play for sure.
Yeah.
So it's kind of difficult to gauge that.
Good little NBA.
That was good NBA. If you want more NBA, let us know. Put some questions in the comments.
If you want to roast
NBA.
me on my little bit of lack of knowledge on NBA, that's fine.
But yeah,
bring it on.
That's it with NBA. Trivia next, correct?
I like some trivia.
Let's go.
Oh, mine's on the back. Big ones.
You want to go first?
Sure, I suppose I could go first.
NBA, MLB, or NFL?
Well, I'm just going to start with NBA.
Okay.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Just an easy, quick first question. What player led the NBA in blocks per game in the 2012-2013 season?
Oh, man. 2012, 2013. Does he still play?
I don't think so. Let me look.
Dwight Howard?
No. He still plays. He's just overseas. Don't look at my
One of my
screen.
NBA questions has to do with most blocks, too.
Don't look at my screen.
Man, who is it? Andrew
I
Bogut?
think he might still play.
You hear me?
Yes. That's
No?
not right.
No? Gosh, dude. Tristan Thompson?
He still plays.
Tristan Thompson?
I didn't realize he still plays. That's how much I know about NBA. He doesn't play a lot.
So he's got to be decently old.
December 17th, he had 11 minutes with 2 points.
Brooke Lopez?
No.
Oh,
That's
a
a really
guess.
good
That
guess.
was a good guess. Not Joakim Noah.
He plays for the Memphis Grizzlies. The Milwaukee Bucks. Not Memphis Grizzlies.
Brooke Lopez does. I don't know, bro.
33 years old. On this year, he played for the Thunder.
Ibaka.
Serge Ibaka.
He's a beast.
Yeah.
He's still pretty good.
3 blocks a game
Wow.
he used to have.
That's what, like, he led the league.
Led the league
yeah.
in average per game. 3 blocks a game. That's
Impressive.
a lot of blocks in one
It
game.
is. That's a good question.
You average that every game.
Yeah.
So you probably had 4 some nights. Too,
Yeah.
but-
Very, very true. Good question.
Thanks.
I'll go with the NBA. This is the one that has to relate to the 2K that we kind of mentioned earlier.
Okay.
In the 2012-2013 Miami Heat, they made it to the finals against the San Antonio Spurs. Can you name their starting 5?
2012-2013. Obviously, Dwayne Wade.
Yeah.
He
He was their shooting guard.
Udonis Haslem.
No.
He wasn't in the starting five.
He started one
was
game
probably
in the
six
NBA
man.
Finals.
Okay.
Just named the obvious
Mario
other two.
Chalmers.
Yep. He was the point guard. You have 2 other ones that are super obvious.
LeBron and
Yeah.
Chris Bosh.
Yeah. Chris Bosh was the 5.
So the 4. And wasn't Haslam, huh?
He was drip from 3.
Shane Battier?
Yep. Shane
Really?
Battier.
He was a starter?
Yeah, Shane Battier. He was a beast, dude.
I like that.
You know who went to college?
UConn? No.
Blue Devil.
Oh, Duke.
Duke. Yep.
Yeah, I think I knew that.
He was a beast.
Darn it.
You knew that. You knew most of those.
Yeah.
That was good.
Thanks.
Next question. What is it, bro?
I was thinking, on that last one, I was thinking of Miami Heat's backup. Who was the backup point guard? Norris Cole.
Norris
That's who I was
Cole.
thinking of. Number
Yeah.
30. That's what I was thinking of.
That's hilarious. We played with him on 2K.
Yeah,
quite a
we
bit.
did. We just going to knock out NBA here?
Yeah, that's fine. We can do that.
Who was the first player in NBA history to be elected league MVP by a unanimous vote?
Michael Jordan?
No.
Is it current, kind of?
Yeah, he plays in it still.
Steph?
Steph Curry in
2016.
2016.
Yep.
73 win season. He made 402 3-pointers in one season.
That's when they went 73-9?
Yeah.
Yeah. And they lost to the Cleveland Cavaliers
they
in the
did.
finals.
But
3-1.
402. He broke his own record
Yeah.
for 3-pointers made in the season. You know what the previous record was? 286.
Holy crap.
And he's made 402.
Holy crap. That's insane. Absolutely insane. Greatest shooter of all time right there.
Statistics from Wikipedia, I think. I can't remember where I got
I
it.
trust Wikipedia, even though most people don't.
I know.
Most blocks in the league since 2016. Still plays.
Is he an older guy or
Middle-aged. I don't know.
middle aged? It's not Giannis.
No. He went to a new team this year. I don't know if you'll get this.
I probably won't. Give me what team does he play for?
Timberwolves now. Used to play for the Jazz last year and previous years. That's where he was his whole career.
Led the league in blocks since 2016.
Since 2016. He has the most blocks since 2016 with 1,159.
I have no idea.
Rudy Gobert.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No kidding.
He's a defensive machine, dude.
Huh.
I think he's won Defensive Player of the Year twice. He's good.
Yeah, he's
especially
good.
at defense.
I'm just lack of knowledge in NBA.
Yeah, I understand.
Sorry.
Next question, what is it?
You want to do MLB or NFL? You pick.
Let's do one of each. So MLB, NFL.
Okay.
I don't care what though. First,
who holds the single-season sack record in the NFL?
I should know this, dude. Did he play still?
There's two of them tied, same record, same amount.
Aaron Donald.
No.
Really?
Mhm.
JJ?
No. His Brad.
TJ. Really?
Last year he got it.
Huh.
He tied the single-season record with 22.5 sacks with
Dude, I've seen this before. Making me upset.
2001.
Jason Taylor?
No,
That's a good guess.
not Mr. Taylor.
I don't know. Who is it?
Michael Strahan.
Oh, I knew that!
Yeah.
Gosh
I know you
dang
did.
it, dude. Gosh dang
It
it.
was in there. You said a.
Yeah. Ah, man. That makes me upset. So I'll be
Okay.
thinking about that the
Yeah.
rest of the episode, man.
That's all right.
I got one with sacks here, too. Who has the most sacks in the NFL since 2012? They do both play. Kind
Oh,
of.
they're tied.
Yeah,
two of
it's tied. You're not going
Who has the
to...
most sacks? 2012.
You might get one of them, but I don't think you'll get the other one.
Is JJ one of them?
He was third or fourth on the list.
Really?
Yeah, he was fourth because Cam Jordan, you know who that is for the Saints?
Yeah.
He was third.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Two players tied with the most amount of sacks since 2011.
2012. I will say one of them, he's playing this year, but he's hurt. He's been out for the rest. He got hurt, and he's out for the year.
Just played for the Bills. Can't think of his name.
You know, Von
Miller. Yeah.
you know who it is.
Linebacker.
The other one this weekend had a huge play to end the game.
Huge play to end the game.
On defense.
Chris Jones.
Not Chris Jones, that's not his name. But Chandler Jones.
Oh, Chandler Jones.
For the Raiders.
Oh, yeah. I do
for the
remember
Cardinals,
seeing
I didn't realize he had that many sacks, but he's an absolute
that. You
beast.
see that? He got that interception.
Yeah, and then stiff-armed Mac
yeah.
Jones at the end.
That was awesome.
That's him. You know John Jones?
Yeah.
They're brothers.
Are they really?
Yeah.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah,
That's cool.
that is cool. But yeah, those two. I was surprised by the Chandler Jones for sure. But absolute beast, apparently.
Yeah, I guess so. MLB?
Yep, next question.
Who was the last pitcher to have over 300 strikeouts in a season? And what season was it?
Max Scherzer,
No.
Clayton Kershaw,
No.
Garrett Cole,
Yes. What season?
2019?
2019.
I knew it wasn't 2020.
You know what
but
else?
sure.
What team do you play for?
Astros.
Somebody else had 300 that year, too.
Was it JV?
It was Justin Verlander.
And they're on the
with
same
the
team?
Astros.
That's crazy.
I don't even think the Royals had 626 strikeouts.
in their
dude.
whole entire
Yeah, the whole
pitching roster. That's crazy.
And then the most...
Might be like this with JV and Scherzer this year.
It could be. The next closest was 2018. Max Scherzer hit 300 right on the money. So, but I don't look.
I saw that Max Scherzer and Justin Verlander are working out together this offseason
Are they really?
in Jupiter, Florida. Yeah,
That's cool.
That's pretty cool.
All right, hit me with one.
MLB, in the shortened 2020 season, who had the most home runs? Or who's the home run leader?
Kyle Schwarber?
Huh.
Oh, don't tell me this. It was he used to play for the Yankees.
Yeah.
Played for the Pod. Luke Voigt.
Yep, Luke Voigt with 22.
Yeah, that's a lot in 60 games.
It is. That's crazy. I think Marcell Ozuna was 3. I'm trying to remember who 2 was. It doesn't matter.
I want to do a little math because I'm a nerd. That's a pace of 59 home runs for Luke Voigt.
Pretty good.
That's
I don't
pretty
think he's had another season that good. But,
No.
I mean, it was shortened, so, I mean.
It was shortened. I mean, you could add a hot streak.
He could
you know,
have.
but
In 60 games, yeah. Very true. Next question in the NFL.
in 2019, what offense averaged 431.6 8.5 yards a game.
Rams.
No. 2019. I guess that's a decent guess.
That's when they were like Jared Goff and Todd Gurley went off. I don't know if that was 2019. It might have been. It wasn't the Chiefs.
This team did not make the playoffs. They went 8-8.
Titans?
No. Their quarterback threw for 4,900 yards, and their running back
Falcons?
ran for 157 yards.
I have no Seahawks?
No.
I have no idea.
The Dallas Cowboys.
Really?
Went 8-8.
Was Dak their quarterback that year?
Dak was a quarterback. Zeke was a running back.
Dude, they're solid. They just
1,300 yards rushing. Dak had almost 5,000 yards passing.
I don't get it.
I don't understand what happened that year because offense averaged 27 points a game, and the defense allowed 20 points a game.
I just don't understand why they haven't made it a playoff run yet.
I know.
Like that 2019, 8-8, and they had most yards.
Yeah.
That's crazy to me. Absolutely crazy. Defense.
Is this the year,
sucked.
Cowboys fans? Is it?
No. Never will be.
Never will be.
Next question. Out of the active players, who has the most Pro Bowl selections? Okay, at number 2. Tom Brady's won with 15. Who's number 2?
Is it Von Miller?
No.
Offense, defense?
Offense.
Aaron Rodgers?
Mm-hmm. With?
Packers?
No, how many selections?
Oh, 13.
Tom Brady has 15. No, 10.
No, 10.
10. Tom Brady's 15 Pro Bowl. That's crazy.
That's a lot.
But he's been playing, what, 22 years?
Yeah, ever since pretty much we've been alive.
That's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah, it's nuts.
Last question.
Last MLB question.
Last overall question, right? Did you do 3 for each?
I did 2 for each.
Yeah, that's the last question then, isn't it?
You have to ask me one more, MLB.
Oh, yeah, but last question for each of us, yeah.
What player combo made the final out in both the 2014 and 2015 ALCS clinching games?
Mike Moustakas and Eric Hosmer?
Ground ball the third.
Yeah.
Moustakas. Royals win it.
ALCS, that was...
Each year, 2014 and 15, Hosmer jumps in the air.
Was that Josh Donaldson that grounded out in 2015?
Yes.
That was the hardest hit ball of the whole entire season. It was like 113 off the bat.
In 2014, it was...
they played the Angels? No, it wasn't Angels.
Is it Orioles?
ALDS. J.J. Hardy?
J.J. Hardy.
Yep.
Exactly.
They were good that year, the Orioles were. Yeah. Very solid. I don't think they swept them. I don't think they really had pitching. But
we didn't lose till, Game 2 of the World Series?
Yeah. We were good 2014. We were just hot. We got really hot.
That was awesome.
Last question for me. Most recent back-to-back Cy Young winners.
Most recent. So, what do you mean by that? Like team-wise or like the player?
Player.
Who won back-to-back?
The team don't win Cy Youngs.
I know, but I didn't know if you meant what team had back-to-back Cy Youngs.
What player won back-to-back Cy Young?
I'm sure he still plays.
He does.
I
was surprised by this. I mean, not really. He's dominant.
Kershaw?
No, but he's dominant. But I didn't think he won it back-to-back. Doesn't play for the same team anymore as of this year, this offseason. Nope.
Jacob deGrom?
He won it in 2018 and 2019. I didn't realize that. Yeah. Huh. I think 2019 might have been the year where he was like 12-1 at All-Star break with like a 1-3 year.
Oh, I do remember that.
I think that's what it was.
He's been a really good pitcher in his career.
He has been.
Rangers are lucky to have him.
If he can stay healthy.
That's true.
I have one more thing right here. Kershaw, he could have won it 4 years in a row. He won it in 11, 13, and 14. Do you know who won it in 2012 in the NL?
Who?
It was Mets.
Johan Santana?
Mets and played for the Blue Jays after.
R.A. Dickey.
R.A. Dickey, baby.
R.A. Dickey.
He took one from Clayton Kershaw for a 4-peat. That's crazy, though. He could have won 4 years in a row. But
that is crazy.
R took it away.
That's crazy that he's still pitching. He got another year deal with the Dodgers. Good.
Yep.
I can't see him going anywhere else. Dodgers will give him 1 year deals until he retires.
Yeah. I mean, if he does good this year, I'd give him another one.
Yeah.
But that's it with sports trivia.
Go over some underdogs here.
Underdogs, yep. I only got 2, so.
I got 2 as well. I don't think you're going to like one of them.
I got Mizzou over Illinois in basketball.
That's one of mine.
Really?
Yeah.
It's on Thursday, correct, that game?
It is on Thursday night.
Mizzou, their only loss is KU.
I know. 10-1. They only lost to KU.
I think
Illinois over 8-3, but ranked. So
they're 8-3 Illinois?
Yeah, I don't know if they lost maybe this week after their ranking or what.
I got Mizzou. So that was one of yours too?
Yep, that was one.
What's your other one?
My other one is the Houston Texans over the Titans.
Do you have that in your actual predictions?
It is.
Wow, okay.
I think
I honestly
look how the Texans have played the last 2 weeks.
I agree.
Who have they played?
I agree.
And they've lost by how much?
That's a very good pick. Very good pick.
I think they're going to beat the Titans.
I got Warriors over Grizzlies on Christmas. Warriors are without Steph, but I don't know if Jaw's going to be playing. John Morant's going to be playing. I think Grizzlies are number 1 in the West.
Are they?
No.
They're not number 1.
No, because Pelicans are. I think they might be in the East even. Are they in the West?
I
don't know. It doesn't matter, but they're up there, wherever they're at. I think they're in the East. That's bothering me. I got to look it up. But if we... Nope, they're in the West. What an idiot.
You're not an idiot.
Oh, yeah, they are 1 in the West. I thought Pels were. Pelicans are 4 in the West. But Grizzlies are number 1 in the West.
Really?
Yep, 19-10.
Well, all right.
So that's it with underdogs. No parlays this week. Might be taking a break on the parlays just because it's a lot of work, kind of. With
it's
the
not really a lot of... I mean, yeah, graphics and stuff, but...
And, like, actually going out and finding...
I mean, yeah.
And it's difficult to do with a delay.
And we only one of our parlays have ever hit,
so we're not very good at it. That's why might have to be taking a break.
But yeah, don't take sports betting advice from us.
If you want to lose, I guess.
We need to get started on MLB because I got some things to talk about here.
Okay.
MLB.
The first bullet right here. What signing surprised you the most this offseason so far?
The Braves getting rid of William Contreras.
Yeah?
I couldn't believe it. I know they got Sean Murphy, but a young William Contreras that has shown so much potential.
I think he's just a defensive liability. I don't think he's good at defense. But
either way,
yeah.
I mean,
and
just
defensive
the potential
catcher is so important.
It is important.
I don't know why.
I agree.
But
now there's a universal DH. Utilize it.
Mm-hmm.
Put him at
Very
first.
true.
Do something. He's a young body who's. I mean, his brother's a legend too.
And I could agree with it. Like, he was bad 1 year last year. It wasn't his rookie year last year. Like, obviously, he's probably going to improve a little bit at defensive catcher, like a defensive position. But
and what Sean Murphy has had one decent year. The
I
rest
think he's
average,
36.
terrible.
Sean Murphy,
yeah,
he's old. I mean, not 36, but especially as a catcher, that's pretty old. 36.
I'm not saying. I mean, I could be saying it's good or bad one way, but that was the most surprising one.
Okay.
So, what about you?
I just couldn't believe the Correa. I mean, Correa was going to sign somewhere, but having the second biggest free agent contract ever, behind Aaron Judge, who just signed the Yankees, is absolutely ridiculous. He has a bigger contract than Bryce Harper.
That's ridiculous.
And Mike Trout. That is absolutely ridiculous. And he's going to be playing shortstop till he's 42. You're telling me? He's a big body already right now.
Yeah.
There's no way that he's going to be able to 6'4", 225 at 41 playing shortstop.
No
absolute way.
And paying him, what, $30-some million a year?
Yeah, that's crazy to me. Crazy to me.
I couldn't believe that either. That was shocking.
My other one is Bogarts. I mean, you have Tatis. Have you been seeing that Yankees?
That was my... He fell under my next question.
But that's just crazy.
The worst free agent contract was Bogarts.
11-year
deal for Bogarts? No way.
He's going to be 41 when he's playing shortstop too, I guess.
But, like, I understand he hit 307 last year. He's not going to do that for 11 more years. No chance.
And he's...
I've said it.
He's had good years, but he's never been like one of the most dominant shortstops.
He's never been like, oh my gosh, I can't wait to go watch Xander Bogaerts for the Red Sox tonight. You know, if they're playing the Royals. Like, no. I was like I'd be like, oh, Big Papi or somebody like
Rafael
that.
Devers. Even
Rafael Devers. I'd rather watch him than
JD Martinez
Bogaerts.
probably too when he was on them. But
yeah, 11-year deal. He's going to turn into the Anthony Rendon trade. I've been saying it.
But that's a way bigger contract than Anthony Rendon, isn't it?
I know. Yeah,
that's crazy. My one right here, I don't know if it's the worst one. I just don't understand it. Is Noah Syndergaard?
Yeah.
Past 3 years, I love Noah Syndergaard. Like I used to watch Noah Syndergaard highlights all the time.
Yeah.
He was one of my favorite pitchers, but I don't know. I just can't see him, and they want to put him in the rotation. And I saw an article today where he's like, I don't see why I can't be throwing 100 next year. I mean, he might throw 100, but he's going to throw 50 games probably.
Yeah.
And he plans on being in a rotation, is what Dodgers are saying. I can't see him being I don't know. It was only a 1-year deal too, so it really
1 year, $13 million. I think.
Yeah, so it's really not that big of a deal. But I don't know. I just feel like that's a risky signing.
El Cafe really wanted him on the Royals,
and I didn't. He was going to be hurt, and he was just going to eat up salary, payroll. I just don't like that. But like I said, I love Noah Syndergaard, and I really want him to succeed. If he can throw 100 and can be a starter continuously the whole entire year, then I'm going to be happy. I really want that. I really want that to happen.
I can't wait for baseball.
But I just can't see that happening. And I also got Taijuan Walker. They signed him to a 4-year deal.
Yeah,
he's never been like, wow, Taijuan Walker. He's always been like a 4 or 5 guy in a rotation.
Yeah, and like a 4 ERA.
Mm-hmm,
I mean, high walk rate.
High walk rate. He strikes out a lot. I mean, he strikes out a lot of people, but I don't know. I just can't. I don't know why.
A lot of strikeouts is good, but you're also walking, putting
exactly.
guys.
And then you're in 5th inning. You're already at 95 pitches, which sucks.
Exactly. But what free agent signing do you like the most so far?
I actually did not write anything down for this. But I do like the Trey Turner signing. Out of the
that's one of mine. I wrote 3.
And I got Dansby. I like that one.
Yeah, that's
just
a good
because
one. I didn't write that one. That's
his wife plays for the Chicago soccer, like the women's professional soccer team there. So
awesome.
I think that had a lot to do with it. Honestly,
That's
is what
good.
people were saying. So I like that. And they didn't break the bank signing Dansby at all.
Yeah.
He did not sign a contract close to Correa or Bogarts at all. But Trey Turner, I think he's probably the one that's most deserving of that contract because, I mean, he's continuously showed the past 5 years that he can hit 300 and steal 30 bases.
Back with Bryce, too. I love that.
Last year, he had like over 100 RBIs, and he hit like 15 home runs. That's crazy. That just shows you he's clutch with runners on base.
And he's a good player.
He is
he's
very
He's
good player.
deserving of that contract for sure. I also really liked Edwin Diaz 5-year deal with New York Mets.
I do like that.
He's developed a really good fan liking with his walkout song.
Yeah.
Which I think that's pretty cool. And I also said I really like Jeimer Candelaria to Washington from the Tigers.
What'd they sign him?
I'm just kidding. That was a joke.
I was like, what'd they sign him to?
It was like a 1-year deal. I just saw that when I was looking. I was like, I got to throw that in for a joke.
That's awesome. This one, I'm interested to see what you have on this last one.
I got a lot of it.
I kind of do too. Is there a difference between small market and big market teams? Or is the difference between small market and big market teams the worst it has ever been in MLB?
I don't know if it's the worst it's ever been. I'll tell you, it sucks. I'm just so happy to have Ryan Yarbrough and Jordan Lyles rather than Justin Verlander and Jacob deGrom on my team. I'm just really excited about that.
You got to think about it, though. Okay, keep going.
Think about what? You want me to think about Jordan Lyles? His best ERA ever was 4.11. His career ERA is 4.42.
He's got to be better than starters we have right now.
No, excuse me. Sorry,
Daniel Lynch, Brad Keller. He's got to be better than those guys.
I read this wrong. Jordan Lyles last year went 12-11 with a 4.42 ERA. Wow, that's not bad. His career is 66-90 with a 5.10 ERA.
Okay, that's not bad.
His best season ever was 4.11.
But do you know where he's been pitching at? Besides
Baltimore.
Do you know how right-handed friendly that since last year, since they moved it back, so many home runs were hit at that.
Isn't Jordan Lyles a righty?
He throws righty, but yes, obviously there's going to be righties in the lineup still, though.
Right, but lefties will hit more home runs.
I just feel like Camden Yards is insanely difficult to pitch at. You never see any successful pitcher coming out of the Orioles organization. I was just about to say besides Ubaldo Jimenez, but I don't know. He just was a ground ball guy. That's why he really didn't. And launch angle really wasn't a thing with the low balls yet, so I don't know.
And then Ryan Yarbrough. Last year he went 3-8 with a 4.5 ERA.
He got hurt though, didn't he? Last year
He was hurt a little bit. He was hurt. His career he's 40-31 with a 4.33 ERA. Not bad.
Okay.
But is he Verlander or DeGrom?
The thing with that, you've been saying all offseason that Royals need to go get pitchers.
And they got some.
But
I'm just not happy.
I've said Verlander and DeGrom just because I was blowing smoke. There's absolutely zero chance that the Royals were going to get
that's the difference between a big market and a small market.
Exactly. And, like, we need pitchers, so we went out and got the people we could get with our small payroll, I guess.
Yeah.
But then
I also have this. Really that small? Like, why is our payroll small?
And listen to this. So our payroll's small.
Tell me John Sherman's not rich.
But then you have Cubs, White Sox, Guardians. Would you consider those small market?
Guardians is.
Cubs?
White Sox. Not really the Cubs.
They don't have payroll. Their payroll is not very high.
I don't understand. Like,
but the Cubs, they got Dansby, Cody Bellinger on a 1-year deal.
Yeah.
I mean, Cody Bellinger has been terrible the past 2 years, but going to a different ballpark, having that veteran presence, somebody who was once an MVP, that's going to change the whole entire dynamic of some of those young guys coming in. I also saw that they're going to try to sign Trey Mancini. So you bring in 2 to 3 veterans, that changes the whole entire lineup and the whole entire...
Like a veteran like Eric Hosmer to the Royals.
No.
Yeah, see, what's your argument here?
Because he's going to bat 198 and get DFA'd by May.
How do you know?
Because even if
it does happen, we paying him $700,000.
I guess. Okay, that's true. The only reason I would agree with that is because we don't have to eat up a majority of his contract.
Yeah, Padres are already paying him $40 million. We don't have to pay him.
Okay, I agree with that, but still, he's going to take away at-bats from Pasquantino. He's going to take away at-bats from
Pasquantino gets the everyday nod.
Not if Hosmer's there. Not a chance he gets the everyday nod if Hosmer's there. Not a chance, and you know that for a fact. You know that.
Well...
He might be
Matt
the
Quatrero, he wasn't there. It's not like Ned Yost is the coach.
That's true. But he would, I probably would think that Hosmer's defensive, I don't know if he's good at defense. Because I remember
he's bad at defense.
For the Padres, he was like the worst.
Worst first baseman or something.
And when he was in the lineup, their defense was the worst in baseball or something like that. So he's obviously struggling. I just don't like that at all. But
oh well.
But then White
Sox... It would be cool, just, bittersweet, but...
White Sox went and got Benintendi, 5 years, $75 million. Why couldn't the Royals do that? Why could not the Royals do that?
They're just relying on their young guys.
You bring in Benintendi, that changes...
Dude, he hit 300. He's a 300 hitter.
I don't know, but you bring in Benintendi with the young guys we have now and maybe one more veteran bat like Brandon Drury or something like that. That changes the whole entire lineup. Yeah. You can keep some of those young guys out, platoon them in,
get them 8 Bs, but that just changed.
Well, you got to be in the mind of JJ Piccolo. Just like, oh man, the defense on Michael A. Taylor out in center, and then Hunter Dozier, that veteran presence in right field. No, them guys out.
I'm a Michael A. fan.
I like Michael A.
I'm a Michael A. fan. He batted 270 last year, 260, didn't he?
He did really good last year.
And he's a 7, 8, 9 guy, and
that's fine.
I mind that. I don't mind that.
That's fine. You can have him in the lineup. Get Hunter Dozier out of my
I
lineup.
agree.
Get him out of my clubhouse. I don't want him.
O'Hearn, will you sign him back?
O'Hearn, yeah. Why are we having
one thing? Like we mentioned with El Cafe, I'm excited to see how he does with the shift.
Yeah,
but where'd Joey Gallo sign? He signed somewhere.
1-year deal with somebody. Was it the Twins?
It might have been, but I'm excited to see how he does with the shift too. I'm very excited to see how he does with the shift. But
he's still gonna get pitched different. Joey Gallo will.
Who did he sign with?
Yep, Twins.
Twins.
Yep.
But great, so he's in the AL Central with Benintendi.
Yeah.
Awesome. He's probably gonna smash 440 against the Royals or something like that. But anything else with MLB? Small market teams, they're sucking right now. They're getting bottom end of everything.
Yeah, they're just relying on the young guys to come up.
But if your young guys aren't good, then you're
out
of luck.
We got some good young guys.
We do. But our farm system's not good, though.
No.
Our farm system's ranked like 24 out of 30.
It was ranked 1 until all the guys came up.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true.
So the guys just need to show their stuff.
Yep. NFL
talk.
That's it with MLB. NFL the rest of the time, I think, right?
Yep.
Just got a little bit and
pretty
then
well NFL here.
predictions. So we got a couple bullet points before we hop into the predictions and results from last week.
Yep.
The first bullet, we talked about this a month ago, I believe, maybe a couple month and a half ago. Who is your current MVP right now? We both said Mahomes, didn't we? When we talked about that? Do you still have Mahomes?
I wrote stats for Jalen Hurts and Patrick Mahomes.
Those are the two I got too. But
Jalen Hurts is 10th in the league in passing yards, 3,472. 22 touchdowns, 5 interceptions, QBR of 68.7. And he doesn't even have the most rushing yards by a quarterback. He does.
Justin Fields, but
Justin Fields and Lamar has more than him as well,
yeah.
I believe. Patrick Mahomes, he has 35 passing touchdowns. He has 4,496 yards passing already.
Yeah.
Like, how many games do we have left to go? 4?
Yeah, 3 or 4, yeah.
And he has that many.
Yeah, that's crazy.
11 interceptions hurts him. It does. I think his 3 interception game against Denver hurt his MVP case, but I don't think you should diminish him.
So are you going...
I'm still trying to decide as I go through these stats here. But I think I'm going to go with Mahomes.
Mahomes?
I think the 2 interception game from Hurts kind of hurt him.
Nice. Play on words right there.
But I also think, I'm going to say Mahomes now, but I also think his injury is going to...
Jalen Hurts?
Is going to hold him back
from
getting statistics the rest of the year.
But
Mahomes, I mean, if you think about it, like, who's most valuable to their team, that's tough. They both really are.
I want to talk about that in the next bullet a little bit.
Okay, who's your MVP?
I have Hurts or Mahomes. It's a toss-up. It's
so
those
hard.
two, though.
Yeah.
We didn't talk about this beforehand, so we both have them. I feel like people are, like the voters who vote for the MVP are going to vote Hurts. I really do. I don't know why, but I feel like they're just going to vote Hurts just because of... But I don't know if they go off numbers. I really don't think they go off numbers. I feel like they go off of like impact on the team or something like that.
They might. Mahomes is first in passing yards, first in touchdowns, 27th in interceptions, first in quarterback rating, and I didn't write completion. He's a better completion percentage by 0.1% than...
So 27th. So like...
He's the 27th. He's thrown...
So he's like third most quarterback?
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
Or fifth most. Because it's 32 teams.
Okay, yeah, sorry, my bad. I was thinking 30. But
I think Josh Allen's tied with him, or has one more.
And I was seeing Josh Allen MVP. I do not think he's MVP at all.
No.
But
maybe at the beginning of the year he was on pace for it.
What about Joe Burrow? He's been kind of getting hot.
He's getting up there.
Yeah,
he's coming out of nowhere.
I think it's definitely
those three.
Yeah. I would say Josh Allen's probably 4, though.
Unless you're going to sneak Josh Jacobs in there. He's going off. Or Justin Jefferson.
Yeah.
He's on pace to break the record.
Yeah, Megatron's record.
Yards.
That's very true. That's tough.
If you break that record, you're not even going to be
MVP conversation.
Considered,
but was Calvin Johnson in the MVP conversation when he broke that record?
Question.
I don't think he was. It's difficult to be a wide receiver and not.
What good team would be bad if you removed their best player?
I forgot that one.
I didn't really write. I just wrote a couple things.
I got 4 teams.
I just put like if they didn't have their best player, what their record would be. I said the Chiefs would be 8-6 or worse without Mahomes.
I want if the Chiefs don't have Mahomes, I don't know. it would be such a different team.
Yeah.
Such a different team.
It would be. It really
because you can't call the same plays that Reed and Bieniemy are calling. You would have to call stuff completely different.
Yeah, and I think about if you take Mahomes and put him on a different team with a different roster, that team would be good.
Yeah,
like if you put him on the Chargers with like Austin Eckler and Keenan Allen
and Mike Williams.
I mean, Justin Herbert's good, but Mahomes is on a different level.
Yeah, he is.
And I'm not even a diehard Chiefs fan, so I mean, people can come at me, whatever,
But I mean, they would
really
be
good.
I mean, you still have Kelsey, obviously, but after that, you have no, somebody
I mean,
you can consistently go to.
Look at Kelsey and then look at all the other receivers, and look how many passing yards Patrick Mahomes has.
Yeah.
Like look in the past, like all the passing leaders, what receivers they've had.
They've had Tyreek, they've Sammy Watkins.
Yeah.
It's just, I mean, you have Juju and everything, but I feel like I don't know. You saw who was their quarterback last year was Big Ben still there last year?
Was that his last year?
I don't remember, but whoever it was last year, they obviously didn't utilize Juju that well or anything like that, so that's kind of difficult. So, I had Chiefs, Mahomes. I said Bengals and Joe Burrow. I feel like they'd be bad.
That's a good one.
If they got rid of it.
Tennessee Titans would be 5-9 or worse without Derrick Henry.
Very true. Very true. Very true. That's a good one. I didn't write that down. I put Chargers without Eckler. They'd be bad. Because I like that. And I also put Herbert too, because if you have somebody who's, I mean, Herbert's not. Would you think he's top 5?
Top 5 quarterback?
Yeah, that's tough. Nah, I wouldn't either. But top 10 probably.
Top 10 for sure.
But if you get rid of Herbert or Eckler, that changes the whole entire, because you have to think about Austin Eckler being one of the best running backs, and then also prepare for Herbert's arm and everything like that. If you get rid of one of those, you really don't have to prepare for anybody else.
Right.
I also put Seahawks. If they didn't have Geno Smith or Pete Carroll, I think Pete Carroll's a great coach.
Yeah.
They didn't have those. He's not a player, but if they didn't have those two, I think they'd be one of the worst teams in the league. They'd be like the Texans.
I could see that. I got the Miami Dolphins would be 6-8 or worse without Tyreek.
Tyreek Hill, I agree. Is he second in reception yards?
Yes,
that's crazy.
Second in no, not second in touchdowns. It's weird. The top 2 guys have like not even close to the top amount of touchdowns. Like the guys that have receiving yards. I think Kelsey has the most receiving touchdowns. I think someone else.
He's 5th in receiving yards. Kelsey.
Yeah,
that's a tight end. That's crazy. I was also seeing people mad on Twitter. Is like the Gronk Kelsey debate, who's better and everything. They were just saying that Kelsey's just an oversized slot receiver. You think that?
No. Oversized slot. Have you seen him block?
He blocks. I agree. He blocks very good. He's a tight end, 100%. I think. But do you think he's better than Gronk? I do.
Better than Gronk? Oh yeah.
I think he's better than Gronk.
Oh yeah.
I do. And that's just not. Like we're not huge Chiefs fans.
No,
exactly. I think he's better than Gronk.
I mean, NFL talk, we can't really be biased, I don't think.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not a huge fan of... I watch the Chiefs, I follow the Chiefs.
Just because they're in Kansas City and we're huge Royals fans. That's why I think.
Exactly. But, yeah, Kansas City is very lucky to have who they have.
They are.
And there's fans out there who were complaining so hard in the Texans game. Shanae Sharp. Just appreciate what you got, You're not going to win every game by 25, 30 points, 20 points.
But I feel like that's the standard that they set for themselves, especially for Mahomes done in the past.
It is. But as a fan, just appreciate what you got.
And how much...
You don't need to get rid of Eric Bieniemy or your defensive coordinator. They're doing fine.
This is kind of taking a shot at fans. If the Chiefs were bad, how much of a fan base do you think they'd have, presence-wise, on social media?
No, it's down.
So down.
It's so
you
down.
Saw the Royals in 2014, 2015? Yes. Nobody's a fan anymore. Not a single... I mean, you, me, Conrad, I guess, every once in a while. But not a single person...
Jeremy Sampson.
But not a single person posts about the Royals, shares Royals things, because they're bad. Same's going to happen when it comes to the Chiefs if they're bad.
Wait when the Royals get good again. Everybody's going to have it on their TVs. Everybody's going to be going to games.
Going to be sharing posts, going to be getting shirts.
Yep.
Going to be having flags out and everything like that. Where were you from 2016 to 2023? Where were you?
They're fans. They just didn't want to watch them because they
were bad. Yeah. But same would happen for the Chiefs, I guarantee you. I guarantee it.
Yeah, probably so. All right, we better get an NFL. We have plenty of time.
Yeah. Recap, overall records from last week. So we both went 11-5. We had Shanae Sharp on the episode last week. He went 10-6. So
beat him.
We did. We beat him. But overall record...
Shanae.
91-54 is what Red Dog, so me. Mr. Bull, Iron, is 86-59.
So I'm only 5 behind you yet.
Yeah.
I could still catch you.
5-3-2 is what I am. 3-5-2 is what you are. So that was only second week tying. Like you said, we have a lot of similar scores, but we've only tied twice.
I could technically have a better record than you, but you still beating me head to head.
Yeah, but
that's kind of
that is weird. That is weird a little bit. But
fantasy performers,
you got it right.
I got it.
I was gonna say I don't have them.
Quarterback, Josh Allen. 304 pass yards, 10 rushes for 77 yards, total of 4 touchdowns, 38.9 points. It's a lot.
That is.
Best running back, back-to-back weeks for the guy, Jerick McKinnon for the Kansas City Chiefs. 8 receptions, 70 yards and a touchdown, 10 rushes, 52 yards and a touchdown.
He's being utilized as a receiver, basically.
34.2 points, but it's working.
It is. It really is working, yeah, for sure.
Best wide receiver, Zay Jones for the Jacksonville Jaguars.
They're looking good.
6 receptions, 109 yards, 3 touchdowns.
Very good.
34.9 points for him. Best tight end, I think it's the first time we've said his name all year, George Kittle.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. 4 receptions, 93 yards, 2 touchdowns. You got 2 touchdowns.
He's the best blocking tight end.
Yeah.
100%.
25.3 points. Flex, which is the next best running back, wide receiver, or tight end, was KJ Osborne, wide receiver for the Minnesota Vikings. That dreadlock guy, number 17, I don't know if
yes.
Oh, he went off.
Yeah.
10 receptions, 157 yards, and a touchdown, 31.7.
The only reason I know who that is because their main wide receiver core is him, number 17, Justin Jefferson, 18, and then Adam Thielen, number 19.
Do you know who was the second best receiver? Or, I mean, the third best receiver behind Zay Jones and KJ?
Justin Jefferson?
Jefferson. 2 Vikings receivers.
That's crazy.
That game was nuts.
Yeah. First half was absolutely terrible. Kirk Cousins had like .92 points.
Yeah.
0.92, yeah.
Best defense? Speaking of that game, the Colts had the best scoring defense. I know on the thing you sent me it was 21 points, but in our league somehow it's 25. I don't know what they're missing here.
And you said it was 2 touchdowns?
They allowed 39 points and still scored 25 points, but 2 interceptions, a fumble recovery, 7 sacks, and 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, that's going to get you a lot of points.
It's going to get you a lot of
how
points.
many points you
Could
allow.
you imagine if they kept it at 0?
Yeah, they would have had like 35
That'd
points.
be insane. I wonder what the scoring was at half. So I bet you it was a lot at half.
Oh, I bet. Yeah, for sure.
Best kicker, Chase McLaughlin, 5 for 5 on his field goals, 3 extra points made, and 21
Who does he play
points.
for?
I'm not sure. I didn't write it down.
Chase McLaughlin?
Chase McLaughlin.
Huh. Good for Chase.
Yeah.
One top kicker of this week in fantasy. Colts. Yeah, there you
Colts
go.
Kicker.
Well, probably because Matt Ryan was terrible.
Yeah.
Moving on to predictions. That's it for the recap, right?
Let's do it. Predictions.
Thursday night football.
We
Jacksonville.
can get involved a little bit in some of these, I think, if you want.
Oh, yeah.
Got a little bit of time.
Yeah, we got like 52 minutes. 51 and a half.
52 minutes to talk about it?
No, never mind. Jacksonville taking on the Jets. Who do you got?
I got the Jags taking down the Jets 24-20.
24-16 is what I got.
Really?
Yep. Jaguars?
Yeah.
Sorry, Jags. Yeah.
Jaguars are hot.
And if
Jets are kind of getting cold.
especially with Zach Wilson.
Zach Wilson.
I don't know why they want to start Joe Flacco.
I don't know.
I would.
Veteran presence? Why not?
And he's won a Super Bowl, hasn't he?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Ravens? Did they win it?
Mm-hmm.
Did they?
Yeah. Michael Orr was on the line.
Yeah, that's right.
Next game, Saturday games. It's Christmas Eve.
Christmas Eve games.
There's basically all the games are on Saturday except 3 on Sunday.
3 on Christmas Day.
And then 1 on Monday night, obviously. Yep. So Saturday, the first game, we got Atlanta at Baltimore. This one was very tough for me.
It was tough for me too.
Ravens 13-10.
Lamar probably going to be hurt.
Yeah, I got Ravens 13-10.
I got Ravens 20-19. It's going to be a close game. Atlanta's going to realize they're only a game back from playoffs.
They are.
You know?
I think Desmond Ritter, I don't know how you say his last name, is their quarterback still, isn't he?
No, I thought Mariota.
No, he left. He's literally off the team.
Oh, really?
I think he had a kid, but so he's not there. But
Oh.
I've heard that he's not coming back.
Huh, I'll be darned.
So I got Ravens 13-10. Ravens scored 3 points last week, I'm pretty sure, against the Browns. But obviously
they scored 6.
I don't know.
I don't know.
3 or 6, pretty
Either
bad.
Either way.
Next game, Detroit taking on Carolina. You got Lions?
I got Lions 30-14. How'd you know?
Because I know you're not choosing the Panthers.
Panthers are coming.
They are. Their defense is solid. I saw that they have one of the best defenses in the league. Their defense is solid. I got Lions 23-13. Next game, what is it, sir?
It is the Bills traveling to Chicago to play the Bears. Bills going to kill them 34-14.
26-19 is what I
A
got.
little bit closer game. I like it.
Bears usually play people close.
They do.
And then they just lose.
Yeah.
But if Justin Fields had a reliable target, and if they had a good running back, do they still have David Montgomery, do you know?
I'm not sure.
I remember past like 3 years, he was like top 5 in fantasy points,
Yeah.
just because he would get.
I think so. I think Willie has him on his team.
He would get like 115 yards every game, a touchdown every game, so he would get double digits, and I always had him on my team because he was reliable.
Yeah.
But I don't know if they still have him.
I'm not
Obviously,
sure
he's not
either.
doing good this year. But next game, what is it again?
It is the Saints at the Cleveland Browns. Tough one for me. I think the Saints are going to battle and win it 23-21.
23-21?
Yep, Saints. Who you got?
Browns 21-14.
That's our first different one.
I think the Browns are on the come up with Deshaun Watson. Obviously, he's slow.
He's getting more familiar
because he hasn't played in 600 days.
Yeah.
But I think Browns 21-14. Next game, Chiefs.
I got
Seattle.
Chiefs 30-20.
27-17. Chiefs.
10-point victory. We both got that.
Yes, sir. Giants, Minnesota. Who do you got?
I got the Vikings beating them 27-21. They're going to, maybe they'll come back from another.
A lot of close games, but they win those close games.
And I think the Giants are just kind of fading
They
away.
are. They are.
Kind of
Your team's fading away, bro.
You know what's crazy, though? In the NFC, all 4 of the NFC East teams are in it.
Yeah. That's crazy.
All 4.
Yeah.
In the
I mean, that's a very competitive league.
A 6 seed
division.
a 5, 6, and a 7 seed, and the 1 seed.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. That's crazy. That is.
Is that the same way in the AFC?
No.
Nope, the Patriots aren't in it.
Yeah. They
Nope.
lost when they lost this last
Oh,
Sunday.
I guess not even close. So it would be the Bills,
Raiders aren't in it either, are they?
Dolphins. No. Bills, Dolphins, Patriots, and what's the other team? Is it the Jets? Yeah, the Jets are the other one.
Patriots aren't in it right now, are they?
No, neither are the Jets.
Dolphins are, aren't they?
Dolphins are.
Okay.
They're the
Bengals.
last wild card.
Yeah.
The 7. They've lost 3 games in a row.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's crazy. Next game, Cincinnati at New England. Who do you got?
I got the Bengals 28-13. Patriots.
Cincy 27-20. Patriots aren't looking good. Matt Patricia is a terrible offensive coordinator.
They're
He's a defensive guy, and you hire him as an OC. Absolutely dumb. Mac Jones hates him. You can tell people don't trust him. I saw today Trent Williams, their offensive lineman.
Yeah.
He liked a tweet or liked something that said that Patriots should go after Tom Brady and Jimmy Garoppolo.
Really?
Yeah. So I feel like people don't like Mac Jones, but Mac Jones is a competitor. He wants to win and he wants to do good. So I think
Patriots are on the fence. They got to win a game.
they
in the
do.
playoffs.
They have to win a game.
They cannot lose. They cannot go be 7-8 and try to squeak in as a 9-8 team.
Yeah, I agree.
They can't.
I agree.
You got to win this game. This is a must-win game for the Patriots. Must-win game for the Jets.
Yep.
Must-win game for the Jaguars too. I think.
Yeah, very true. That's gonna be a good game on Thursday.
So
Titans, Texans. You got Texans, correct?
I got the Texans 20-17 taking down the Titans.
I got 20-17 Titans.
Really?
Yep.
I think the Texans are. I mean, they played the both. They played the Cowboys 2 weeks ago.
Very close.
Lost to them by 4. They played the Chiefs. Lost to them by 6 last week. Those are 2 of the top teams in
It
the
was.
NFL.
I like Lovie Smith. I'm a Lovie Smith fan. Their coach,
Yeah.
I like him. I think he's a good football coach, and I think he knows the game very well, and he's a disciplined coach. And I think people respect him, even though they're 1-11 or
Exactly.
1-12 or something like that. I think he's a good coach.
Maybe they're on the come up.
Maybe.
Washington at the 49ers. I gotta go with the red hot 49ers, 33-24. They've won 7 games in a row. Their last
Purdy's looking
loss.
good.
Yep, their last loss.
Chiefs.
Kansas City Chiefs.
I got 49ers 28-23. It'll be a close game, but I think
I don't
49ers
think it's
got
gonna
it.
be a close game. Taylor Heineke and the Commanders. I mean,
They're struggling. They're struggling.
they need to win though.
They need to utilize Terry McLaurin more, dude. He's so good.
I can't believe they lost to the Giants.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Something on his shirt.
You okay?
It's like food.
Nom, nom.
Philadelphia at Dallas. This is gonna be a good game. Who do you got? Especially with Jalen Hurts being out.
Jalen Hurts is out, but Gardner Minshew going crazy.
He's ready.
30-24 Eagles.
Wow.
Sorry, Cowboys.
24-21 Eagles. So we both have Eagles, correct?
Yep.
Okay. Next game. Last game on Sunday. Sunday night football. Or Saturday night football.
Saturday Night Football. Yeah.
Still SNF, but Saturday night football.
Yep.
Who do you got?
I got the Raiders beating the Steelers 21-16. I don't think the Steelers are even going to sniff at getting their however many consecutive, at least non-losing season.
Since Mike Tomlin started
Since Mike
coaching.
Tomlin started coaching.
That's
Yeah.
crazy. I got Vegas 20-16.
Yeah. All right, 21-16.
Yeah.
Wow, brother.
Yeah. So we have 2 different so far, right? Texans and
Texans, and then the Saints and
yeah.
Browns.
Okay. Yep. 4 more games.
We might have a different one on this one.
Miami, Green Bay at Miami. Who do you got?
I got the Packers 24-19.
They looked good.
Packers did look good.
24-19.
24-19, and they Aaron Rodgers knows they need to win now to get into the playoffs.
And I feel like
Miami's lost 3 in a row too.
that was last night, right? They played the Rams. Monday Night Football.
Yes, yep.
He looked like he had high energy. Like I feel like
Yeah.
the first couple games he's just moped around,
Yeah.
just complaining.
He was like after big plays, he was like
going
throwing
out
fist
and
bumps
like
stuff.
pointing to his players and
Yeah.
everything. And so I feel like I don't know. I agree. That's a good pick.
Where are they sitting at?
I think they're 6-8, 6-9.
They're 6-8. So I mean, they got to win out.
They do, but
If they lose this game, they're done.
yeah. I got Miami 23-20, so that's another different one from us.
Another different one.
Next game, Denver at the Rams. Who do you got?
Close game, nail biter. I got the Broncos 17-16.
I got 17-13 Broncos.
Yeah?
Yep. Both got Broncos. Did Russ play last year? He didn't
No,
play.
he didn't. Brett
won.
Rypien or whatever, and they won.
They might win again.
Didn't Brett Rypien play against the Chiefs?
Well, when Russ got hurt, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Russ got hurt like third or fourth quarter.
Yeah, that's right.
Tampa at Arizona. This is SNF, Sunday Night Football.
Yeah, actual SNF.
Who do you got?
Definitely got the Bucks. I don't know why I said definitely because it's 23-20, I said. But got the Bucks winning. It's a must-win for them, too. They're hanging by a thread on the top of that division. What are they?
But that division's absolutely terrible.
They are bad.
I don't know how.
6-8 leading the division.
That's crazy. Absolutely crazy. I got Bucks 20-17.
And then the rest of the division's 5-9, 5-9, 5-9. So, I mean, the Bucks lose and all them teams win, dude. It's everybody. You never know. It's gonna be cool.
It is.
Race.
Especially in the NFC with all those NFC East teams. Is that right? With the Cowboys
NFC
and
East, Cowboys.
NFC East teams, all those teams. It's gonna be cool.
It's gonna be cool in the end here.
Monday Night Football, Chargers at the Colts. Who do you got?
Got the Chargers, 27-23.
I got Chargers, 23-19. So 3 different this week?
3 different.
We should have a clear winner and loser this week, correct?
Hopefully I go undefeated.
Yeah, we should since there's 3 games, not 4. Yeah.
Hopefully I go undefeated on you and catch.
What's my? I've wanted to go undefeated. What's my best? Wasn't it 2 losses?
11-2.
11-2.
Yeah.
So I'm probably not gonna go undefeated because I'm terrible at this, but
it's tough.
It is tough.
The NFL
dude.
is so close this year.
Yeah, it's very tough. Very tough.
So
that's
we got a lot done today.
Episode 10. I like that. We talked about NBA, MLB, and NFL. We got it all in there.
Everything.
Yep. No golf this week, but we'll talk about golf definitely with some upcoming guests.
Yes, for sure.
So that was episode 10. Anything else, Mr. Bull?
I just wanted to say thanks for getting me riled up once again. I like getting riled up about things. Passion.
Keep putting comments on the YouTube videos.
Yep.
Keep putting questions that you want us to talk about at the beginning, things like that. I like the fan feedback and fan questions.
I love it.
So keep that coming. But
don't forget, check out our TikTok. We post TikToks from our videos. We'll put our socials right here. TikTok, check that out. We post if you don't want to watch these full long videos,
we'll start clipping them up.
I got this past week we posted trivia. We also posted our NFL predictions.
Yep.
So if you wanted to watch either one of those, you could just check those out rather than watching this whole video. And then there's just YouTube Shorts you can check out.
Yep.
Same as our Instagram Reels. Several posts. Just stay tuned to our social media.
Just keep liking, sharing, retweeting,
Yep.
commenting, everything like that.
And stay tuned. After the first of the year, we are going to have some
merchandise.
Hats, shirts. We'll get that rounded up and
let you guys know.
going.
Anything else?
I don't think
Episode 10. That's it.
We out.